So what do we do? Why we believe in open journalism, and we have to share, and we have to take all the intakes that is Twitter and everybody else on Facebook is offering us. We have to, at the same time, understand that there is a whole industry, and you have hinted at this, evolving, that is building big values with the content we're producing under the umbrella of the American fair use provision in the American copyright law. They're all very sympathetic people. They are great thinkers. They have a vision. They have great products. And the basic assumption, what they're doing, they know from market research that most users have 6 to 8 websites they really like and they really want to go to. Now, it shows that on smartphones and tablets, 80% of time used, and this is new statistics just came out by Flurry last week, 80% of the minutes used is in apps. It is not the browser so much that is important on smartphone and tablets, it is apps. And going to all these different apps you like every day is kind of a hassle. You might want to do it, but many people don't want to do it. It's much easier just clicking one app and reading everything you like from all the trusted sources you respect in this one app. And this is what aggregators are all about. So aggregation has become a big business, and they have great traction, as they say, because many, many people sign up and read their news there. The numbers are not public, but Flipboard, for example, is supposedly serving 20 million customers. Let's say it's just half of it, 10 million would still be a big thing. Or Pulse is probably serving between 5 and 10 million people, and it's growing. And this is why venture capital is putting lots of money in there. Venture capital is flowing all the time into this new evolving market. Now, our point is we should not try to stop this, because aggregation is important. Aggregation is helpful. All of us use aggregation. I personally like aggregation a lot, but we should not give away our material for free. We should try to price in what we're doing. And from our perspective, and by our I mean European publishers, the fair use provision in the United States is not really fair use anymore. It is being interpreted as the right to take 100 to 300 words out of any story and use it for aggregation without any compensation for the publisher. And when a story is just 600 to 900 words long, and this is what stories are, that's the average size of stories, 300 words is, I mean, especially we're all trained to put the most important stuff up first, is basically the whole story, or at least the news content of the story. So we don't consider this fair news. So what we have, and this answers your question, long answer to a very
good
question.
Long answer, though.
But let me come to the point here. We have introduced and have been fighting for 5 years for a change in the German copyright law, proposing 2 things. It's very simple. First of all, make it an opt-out, an opt-in and not an opt-out anymore. So people wanting to aggregate us have to come to us first. And secondly, limit fair use to something very different. And what Parliament and Upper House of Parliament have now passed, and the law is going to come into effect, it was passed just recently, it's going to come into effect in July, hopefully. What it says is aggregators have to come first and ask, and fair use is limited to somewhat around 60 characters, so basically headlines. So it's not 300 words, it is 60 characters.